eBay France for $1,200. Well, on eBay, let's say I told you I don't know French, so I'm not going to do that. But now that you have these three prices here, all right, let's go back to this calculator. Then that's all there is to researching. So now the last little step here is to analyze the profitability. So in analyzing the profitability, let's go back. You want to start by choosing the lowest price, and you can see this one's in Australia. And then take the highest price, subtract it by the lowest price, and that's your profitability. So over here in this green box where it says profitability, all you have to do is hit the equal sign, and then choose the highest price, which is in eBay UK. Then hit minus, and then choose the lowest price, which is in Australia. And your profitability is around $295.50 if you buy these lenses on Australia and sell them on the UK. And it doesn't matter if you're located not in one of these countries, you can still sell anything worldwide. And as far as how much, you're probably wondering, oh, what about shipping and all that? You simply look at what other auctions are doing for their shipping and then put that shipping in with your product, and you have the customers pay for the shipping. So you don't worry about that at all. All you're worrying about is the profitability here. So now that you see that, and that's the Canon one, so let's go ahead and jump back over and look for another hot product, because that was just one idea. But I just want to show you there's way more than just one idea out there. And this hot product list, you can see this is showing October 12th to October 18th. You can choose any date range right here. You can actually put in just the current day and see what the hot products are for that day, to get all kinds of new ideas. If I'm scrolling down, I can see the Apple iPhone 3G. Just because I'm a tech nut, I know what Apple iPhones are, and I know the 3G is really popular. And you can see that it's on the hot product list. So let's go ahead and take that keyword and then scroll back up to the top. Actually go back to Terapeak's homepage. I'm going to put in Apple 3G 16 gig iPhone, and that's just a keyword that I pulled from that listing that you saw from the hot products. So let's start on eBay.com, go out 30 days, and you just want to go out 30 days because you get a lot of activity and you're getting real good results. While it's pulling up, I'm going to jump over to the calculator and actually put in that keyword because this is the next hot product we're looking at. So this one is actually, it looks like you can buy it in the US for around $178. And if you know anything about cell phones, you might think, wow, that's really cheap. It is actually really cheap, and a lot of people do sell iPhones cheaper on eBay than you can get them in the stores, and that's just the way the eBay market works. So on eBay.com, around $178. So let's start by filling in $178.88. Then go back here and do eBay Canada and search eBay Canada. You can see it's stopping at $198.64. So let's go back here and type in $198.64. And let's go to eBay UK. And you can do this with any product. You just don't have to do hot products if you don't want. But if you want to follow the Quick Money Blueprint exactly how I'm doing it, you want to follow the hot products because it's just going to save you so much more time. Because when there's a product on the hot product list, you can sell a lot of units per day. Like you can sell 5, 10, 15, 20 units a day. If you're picking just like a doll or something that maybe isn't really hot on eBay, you're probably not going to sell very many. So let's go ahead and go to eBay in Australia. And you can see here, this looks like the breadwinner. And that's just like a little southern term. I like to use breadwinner, which means it's like the one that looks like it's doing the best. So it looks like here, now we're going to do the calculator because I filled in these. And I could do France and this other one, but again, I don't speak those languages, so I'm not going to do it. But if you do, by all means, go on with that calculator. But I'm going to take the highest price again and subtract it by the lowest price. So on this example with the iPhone, you would want to buy in the UK on the UK's eBay page and then create a listing in eBay Australia and sell it on eBay Australia. So to do that, again, we're going to hit the equal sign, take the highest one, which is in Australia, and minus that by the lowest one, which is in the UK, And you can see the profitability here is $78. So obviously, if it was me, I know nothing about digital cameras, much less photography and films, and film and lenses and stuff. So I would probably never have the idea to do this Canon lens. I don't even know what it is, but obviously it has the most profitability, and I would not have found that if I didn't use Terapeak and look at their hot products list. So now that you have this, to finish off the calculator, down here at the very bottom, see how it says daily units sold? Well, where it says daily, weekly, monthly, this is your profit that you can actually make. Okay, if you just follow along here. And for daily, we want to take, by putting in the equal sign, and then clicking on the 5, and then hitting the asterisk sign. If I can find the asterisk sign on my keyboard, it's actually not working. Let me try it again. Equal sign, that. There we go. There's the asterisk sign. Okay, so the asterisk sign means time, so we're going to take 5 times, and then the profitability here, which is the profitability you can do for any one. That totally did not work. Hang on. Okay, we're going to take equals 5 times, and then hit on the profitability, and then hit enter. There we go. And you can see the daily profit you can make if you sell 5 units of this lens is going to be $1,400. If you did this on just full time, and if you sold 5 a day, you can actually make 10 grand a week, and then you can make $41,000 a month, all by selling these Canon EF 70-200 millimeter lenses. So that's just if you did 5 units. Now, with it being a hot product, I've been in some markets where I could sell over 50 iPhones in a day, which I actually have, and I've done that by just going on eBay UK and buying up all the cheapest iPhones I can, and then turn around and selling them on eBay Australia. So I actually knew this one was going to do well because I've been selling iPhones for a while. So check this out though. With the Canon, let's say you're going to do 10 a day because it's a hot product, and it was like number 4 on the hot product list, so there's just a lot being sold. We're going to take 10 units times your profitability margin. You can actually be making $2,900 a day, $20,000 a week, and $82,000 a month. And folks, if you think that this is unrealistic, it is not unrealistic at all, because you just saw by going to Terapeak, by looking to see what the hot products were. This is as real as it gets. It's all about finding the hot products. So now that you know that, you're done with step 1, which is researching. So then let's move on to step 2. Alright, so now on to step 2, which is setting up. This is very easy, and I'm actually not going to show you live examples of this because there's just no point. All you have to do is set up 2 eBay accounts, and the reason for that is because you want to purchase cheap products on account number 1, and you want to prepare and sell your profit auctions on account number 2. The reason for that is because if you only had one eBay account and you were buying up all these cheap camera lenses on like eBay UK, and then once you buy all those products, you're going to be leaving feedback for the people that you bought from. They're going to be leaving feedback for you. And then when you want to go prepare an auction to sell on eBay Australia, they're going to look at your feedback and then read it, and they're going to be like, man, this person's buying them on eBay UK. I'll just go to eBay UK and buy it. So you really, you don't want to give away the secret. And that's how that's how you've probably never seen this or heard of this before, is because people create 2 eBay accounts to where you would never know really where they're getting their products. So in setting up your 2 eBay accounts, again, it doesn't matter where you are. If you're located in the United States, just go to ebay.com and create an account on ebay.com. And if you're married, or if you have a brother or sister or a friend, just create another account under their name and their information, and then you'll have your 2 accounts. You don't want to have 2 accounts under the same name because I don't think eBay even allows that. So I've never even tried. You might be able to. But I'm married. I have a wife, so I had my wife set up an account. I set up an account, and that's all there was to it. And then with setting up, you also want to answer inbound questions promptly. And the reason for that is because if you're not around to answer inbound questions, you're just going to blend in with all the other people on eBay. when before someone buys your product, if you're located in the United States and you're listing your product on eBay in the UK, people might send you, a message and be like, well, when are you going to ship this out? How are you going to be shipping it? All you have to do is just answer and be like, yeah, I am in the US, but I ship worldwide, so you'll get it. And that's all there is. And with answering inbound questions promptly. Now, with setting up, you can see this one is to prepare profit auctions on account number 2.